Well, look, you can double check, but right there's the match listing, right there. 3, 4, 2.
All right. Did you count Kess?
What's up, guys? Did I win?
Just because. What?
Pinfall or tap out. Strictly, that's all we counted.
Perfect.
I still won 4. If you want me to count that as 5,
How many-
I will.
No.
Okay.
How many I get?
You got more than him. You got 3.
I got 3. How many did Drew get?
2.
Drew, you got 2. I won.
Shut up, X!
I won with 4.
You got 4?
I got 4.
Good for you. Well, shouldn't I get 4? I picked Psycho.
No.
Oh, okay.
We didn't pick that one.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
One time I actually agreed with Drew.
Drew, tell you what. We'll give you the Duke, the victory, if you can give me the name of the show coming up September 11th, Pascarella
I
Center,
agree to this.
with Nikolai Volkov, Hall of Famer.
Well, that's easy. That's. That was so not fair. Not even fair.
You ran out of time, Drew. Come on.
Please. Edwards, come on. Back me up.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next to last 30-minute edition of the AON RunDown. As you may or may not know, we are moving. That's right, we're going to pack our bags and move to ABC 23, Sunday mornings, 11:30, a full hour. But Mike will let you know more about that a little later. I'm, of course, the X-Man, Mike Edwards. Drew Shannon, ladies and gentlemen. The depressed Drew Shannon.
Not as depressed as last week.
Nah, you seem a little more chipper than last week.
I hate you both.
Feelings mutual.
I do. Anyway, jeez. On today's show, we're going over the card for Aftermath, which will be tonight at St. Teresa's Father Kelly Hall.
Yes.
This will be a great show, as always. And we also saw a large presence at War for Territory 3. So, Drew, what have we got planned for today?
Well, that large presence you're talking about is Project 13, and in the studio today, we will have a sit-down chat with the members of Project 13.
The known members. There's 3. There's supposed to be 13.
That's true. There were members in the crowd, so who knows how many put your arm down, you don't have deodorant on.
I know, I haven't showered since Christmas Eve. Well, that is true. Christmas Eve. Not. But when we come back, we're going to have that sit-down interview with Project 13. Hopefully, we'll know what the heck is going on.
Let's get some air in here. Oh. welcome back to the Rundown. This week we have a special feature for you. We are interviewing the gentleman of Project 13.
Gentlemen.
Don't you start already.
Okay.
Now, if you watch the forums on the website, I did invite them to come here to tell us a little bit about what Project 13 is all about. Gentlemen, thank you for coming here.
You're welcome. At least somebody in this company still has some manners.
I try. Now, tell us, what is Project 13 all about?
Project 13 is an open act of defiance. This company has been on a downward spiral for months. Right before I was put on the shelf unceremoniously by Israel St. Patrick, a plan was brought to fruition. Empire held all the cards. No way to touch them. World Heavyweight Championship around ISP's waist. Completely surrounded by an unstoppable army. So we laid our groundwork and we waited. When BAM defeated ISP for the belt, the door was open and we walked right in unopposed. The belt, Empire doesn't have the power anymore.
So Zach, since you're the first one to speak up amongst your group, why these two? Why Shane Mouse? Why Randall Fairway? Of all people to join. I mean, some great wrestlers on the roster.
Another great wrestler once said that when you're building an army, first you look to your friends. I don't have too many better than this guy right here, Shane Malice. Then you look to your enemies. I've had a lot of people that have stood in my way over the years, but not too many of them formed a brick wall like this guy right here. You can't always have good guys when you're fighting a war like this. Sometimes you need somebody that can get down in the trenches just like the people that you're facing. And that's why we picked Randall.
Well, like you said, you guys have been enemies. You've put a hurting on Zach many times. Why suddenly decide?
First of all, Mike, you're an idiot. So I'm going to deflect the answer to your question to the fans, the people who even mean less to me than you do, and X-Man. Drew's all right. When in late January, I tore my ACL. I went to the broker. I said, broker, I really hurt myself. I need some time off. His immediate response was, I'm stripping you of your title and you're fired if you even try to take one show off. After 2 years of wrestling for this guy, he drops me like this. So I have no choice. I skip the surgery. I skip the rehab. I come out and I defend my title 2 weeks after tearing my ACL. This is an injury that puts men like you on the shelf for the rest of their life. X-Man, you'd sit in your chair and you'd play it on your computer till you died if you tore your ACL. And that's why I'm a part of Project 13.
But when you faced C4, Zach Green was the man that cost you your title.
Cost?
You didn't lose it. He cost you the title.
Cost me? He's given me everything. He hasn't cost me anything. The 814 title, it's fool's gold. This company needs revised, revamped. It's a joke, Edwards. People like you, X-Man, excluding Drew, you've made this place a laughingstock.
It's like I said before. Every single shred of honor in this company has been replaced by jealousy and selfishness. When we put this company together, when we got the call, each one of us individually came in and we bled and we sweat and we broke our bones to make sure that it was going to be different than all these companies you hear about, where the only thing that matters is politics and everyone's looking out for number one. But, what, 2 years? 2 years is all it took for people to start worrying about me, me, me. The 814 title doesn't mean anything anymore. You're looking at the Mount Rushmore of the 814 championship. Shane Malice, Zach Rain, the ringmaster. It doesn't mean jack anymore. The titles are tainted. The titles are dirty. Why should you be a champion among pigs? When you spend enough time in a pig's pen, you get used to the smell and you start acting like them.
I'm tired of getting yelled at. You ask him why he joined.
I don't know. He's pacing back here and he's scaring the poop out of me.
Unlike the rest of these guys, Drew, they can give you all the credit you want. I don't like you. Mike, I don't like you. X, I sure as hell don't like you. I'm not out for the fans. I'm not out for anybody. I'm not going to say I'm out there for myself. I'm out there for this revolution. We're here to make a statement, and this guy is the leader of this revolution. Zach, I just want you to know, I'll follow you through thick and thin till it's over.
Till it's over.
Project 13. You're one of us, or you're one of them. This place is a mess. Well, of course, this is where it was filmed. Hello? Yeah, I'm here. I'm done playing your games. Why did you bring me back here? Hello? Awesome. You brought me here to dress up like a Halloween costume. Give me one reason why I shouldn't take your face off right now. Do you know who I am? It makes sense. Pick up your phone. GQ, whenever you get this, give me a call. We have to talk. It's important. Wait! I got more questions! This just gets weirder and weirder. Excuse me. How many of you guys does he have working here? Stupid mask up. Oh, thank you. What? You're going to jail. Come get. Let me guess. You're behind all of this. You're the one that's blowing up the AON message boards, getting everyone all paranoid, and taking over my friend's head.
You are going to jail!
Me? I didn't even do anything.
You cannot tie people up.
I had nothing to do with this. What are you doing here? What the hell is this?
You lost me my belt.
I told you how it was gonna work. One of us, or one of them.
You keep saying this on the phone. What does that even mean?
It's the most important part of all of this. Did you get to GQ or not?
I talked to him.
And?
And frankly, he's not sure if he wants to be part of this. Frankly, I'm not sure if I want to be part of this. You got people tied up here. I'm in some weird storage facility.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'm glad you have all your measures.
Would you shut up for 3 seconds? You're a part of something so much bigger now.
What is he doing here? What am I doing here?
I need untied.
Got you. When you start doing that to me, you look to your friends. And then you look to your enemies. I have one of both right here.
We've been friends for years. What is this all about? I mean, why the mask? What's with this silliness? I mean, we hate this guy together on a personal level. This guy is ruining what AON stands for.
That's why we need him. He knows how they think. And if we're gonna do anything about all of this garbage, we're gonna need one just like him. How about you? Are you in? Have you decided yet?
I haven't decided.
I'm going to jail. There's nothing except jail.
You have until war for territory. I'm giving you a heads up as a courtesy to our friendship.
Or what?
When the time comes, it's like we said at the beginning. You're either going to be one of us, or you're going to be one of them. The AON is seeping down into a cesspool, and I'm not going to let it happen.
I don't know
Make
if
your
you make
choice.
I don't know what to make of
What
that.
about you? Do you want to be standing in the way of progress?
I tell you!
We'll see about that. You're free to leave.
Join us September 5th when the rundown moves to an hour-long and to Sundays, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30. What's that mean for you, the fan? It means more of your favorite host, more of your favorite matches, your favorite wrestlers, more promos, more everything. Because we're going to an hour, an extra half hour, just for you. Tune in and watch it.
Fusion. You think you're the only creep around here wearing a mask? You, more than almost anyone, have been inquiring about our identity. I just want to let you contemplate how ridiculous it is asking a masked man who he is. You're right. We have the Ringmaster. And I accept your challenge. You want us? You got us. We might as well give you the same chance as all of them. At war for territory, you're either one of us or one of them. You make the choice just the same as everyone else. You have just as much to be guilty for, whether your new change of heart has anything to do about it or not. You'll be hearing from me.
Welcome back to the AON Rundown here on Fox 8. What, 2 more weeks? We'll be on ABC 23 on a Sunday morning, guys.
Full hour.
Full hour. What do you say we get back to our sit-down interview with Zach Grange, Shane Malice, Randall Fairway, Project 13?
Something we all can agree on.
Well, we're currently with the Empire being just the broker, and Alex and Kess obviously not behind you. What do you hope to accomplish with no power?
No power? Are you kidding me? What do you know about power? Honestly, what do you know a single thing about power? Kess Edison doesn't hold the power. The broker doesn't hold the power. They hold legal documents. You know where the power is? The power is in that crowd. The power is in the AON fans, in the AON locker room, in the sweat that we put off. Do you know how many people in that crowd are already a part of the project? Do you have any clue? We have supporters in every aspect of this company. You guys conspiracy guys, you buy into it? Do you know what it's like to be watched at all times? We have eyes and ears absolutely everywhere. You have no way of knowing who's public and who isn't. You know 3 people that are a part of this revolution. You know nothing.
So how many people are in Project 13?
How many people have stood up for themselves and been slapped in the face? Huh? How many people have done their job day in and day out and been told that they weren't good enough?
12.
12. That's real funny. How many people have broken their backs for this company and didn't get a single bit of recognition? You think Ringmaster's ACL is just going to miraculously regrow? Do you think my back is ever going to be the same again? Absolutely not. Every single one of those people is already a part of this project, whether they know it yet or not.
Randall, let's focus on you real quick. What is the deal now with you and Psychofusion?
It's simple. Psychofusion is a cancer. A cancer on me, a cancer on the AON. He is worthless. He is absolutely worthless. Essentially, he could disappear and nobody would care. Earlier today, I made it clear I tore my ACL. But let me make it perfectly understandable for you. My weakness is my greatest strength. That's the kind of man I am. Because when that coward is all out of answers, he'll resort to my knee. And I'll put it right out there for him. Because it's done. He's a coward. This Saturday, tonight, Psycho, you're finished.
I have a question. It's for shame. When are the Wild Stallions getting back together?
The Wild Stallions are never getting back together. GQ is the source of why people like us are doing what we do. If you weren't there for War for Territory, let me enlighten you of what happened. Here we were, once again, going against the Rebels for our tag titles. Who, by the way, I didn't lose the belts to. GQ did. With that being said, they took havoc upon my leg, destroyed my knee. Thank God it's not nearly as bad as this guy here. You know who helped? Not GQ. Whenever I went against Bam, every match that Shane Malice had with the Wild Stallions, GQ was by my side. Except for Bam. Now, you look at me and GQ's friendship and you think about it. We weren't friends for too long. I mean, if you think back to, what was it? Back to the roots? I took his head off back then. GQ, you are nothing. You are a blight upon this company. You are a plague, and we are going to remove that. Wild Stallions getting back together.
Do you understand what he's saying? You guys like movie references. How about this one? When the force grows out of control, a cleansing fire is natural and necessary. The inmates are running the asylum. These guys don't care about each other anymore. Some of them don't even care about themselves. They sure as crap don't care about our company. We are doing what we have to do. When a cancer emerges, you cut it out. You don't treat it, you don't screw around with it, you get rid of it. I hate to say it, we've bled with these guys. They may be brothers to us, but in the Civil War, brothers fought, brothers killed each other. It's for the greater good. If we're gonna save AON, we may just have to tear it down and rebuild it ourselves.
There are no brothers here. Like we say, day in and day out. One of us or one of them.
All right, guys. Well, we appreciate your time coming down here to the rundown, sitting down, and at least explaining what Project 13 was. Any closing, anything you guys say to the fans, the wrestlers, anybody?
Just stay out of our way, like everybody else should. It's not too late. It's not too late. You still can make the decision. One of us or one of them.
Let's go.
Drew, next time, no mad. Man-child.
Freaking job, guys.
You'll at least get a hug that time.
Yeah. The aftermath of War for Territory happens tonight in Altoona at St. Teresa's Father Kelly Hall, 7 o'clock p.m. tonight, and this card is stacked.
It sure is, X. First up, Adam Gnostic takes on Michael Morton. Is that right? Nothing big going on there that I know of, but it should be very interesting. You have the Quick Morton and the Brawler of Adam Gnostic.
Will the Hassel brothers step into the ring against Thugs Unlimited into what should be a fun match to watch? Maybe the Thugs will steal a win from the Hassels.
Maybe Eric will get some revenge after they beat him down last time.
Well, Bro gets to step into the ring against C4, fresh off his loss of the 814 title against Justin, the Rising Star. I can bet the normally jovial C4 won't be in the best of moods, but Bro has been showing some growth. There will be some big slams in this matchup.
Black Lightning squares off against Coma Clayton. Lightning is sure to be hot after tapping out against Bam Bam Hassel at War for Territory 3.
He didn't tap out.
You tell it your way. Black Lightning's way.
I thought he did tap out.
Shut up, thanks.
I can't wait to see that one.
Good match.
814 champ Justin Starr defends his belt for the first time against NJ Syndicate. With Colin Blair and Jeremy Hassel's departures from the Empire, NJ stands alone with the Broker, which means more even odds for Star. And these guys both know how to move in the ring and are sure to provide some crazy action.
Rundown favorites, No Child Left Behind, take on the Red River Rebels for the AON Tag Team Championship. This is a huge opportunity for the odd pairing of Marcus Nomad Cage and Manchild, and also their first shot at Tag Team Gold. Of course, the current champions are the most dominant force in All or Nothing wrestling history, so I hope Marcus and Manchild bring their A-game, because they will definitely need it in this one.
Unfortunately, that A-game is a Game Boy game. And finally, in the main event, Project 13 members Shane Malice and Randall Fairway, what, no ringmaster, take on the just as creepy Psychotic Assassins. Oh, I know. As we know, Psychofusion is very upset with Randall and Project 13 in general. Well, basically destroying his friendship with Fairway and wrecking his world. Fear? Well, he's found a kindred spirit in Psycho, and apparently is willing to fight to the death for him.
Well, there you have it.
Hard-hitting interview, gentlemen.
Shane's mean.
Shouldn't have asked the question.
Made me cry.
Stupid question.
It wasn't stupid. You're
Well,
stupid, you big poop head.
I don't know about all of that, but I'm kind of curious, after that interview, after what we've seen, the side we've seen of those guys, what does Cass Edison have to say about it? What does Alex O'Norway have to say about it?
Yeah.
The Broker, our own commissioner,
About the board of directors.
all those people. Plus, the fact that now All or Nothing is moving along. What's the direction without Israel St. Patrick? Drew's doing better this week.
You are doing better.
Get.
Do you need a hug?
Anger. Last week was sadness. Next
Denial
week's
of
denial.
love.
Look,
Seven
I
stages.
offered my love.
Look, I'll say it before and I'll say it again. The firing of Israel St. Patrick is a travesty and an abuse of power.
You're an abuse of power.
What?
Nothing. Aftermath tonight. St. Teresa's Father Kelly Hall in Altoona. Doors open at 6. Bell time 7 o'clock.
And don't forget your comments and emails. We'll do emails
Pithy
first.
comments.
Don't swear.
That's not swearing.
AON RunDown
He said
at
it.
GoTimePromotions.com. And we'll just do a nice little job. Well, Shane used to like this. I don't know anymore. We'll just put it right across there.
Wow, how do you do that?
How do you do that?
And of course, you can go to the forums right there.
That's really good too. How'd you do that?
It looks real, doesn't it? Look, you can even touch that one.
TV's in my way, I can't see.
Oh,
You can tell me just how great I am for picking the most winners at War for Territory.
Is he always like this when he wins?
Anytime he wins, Drew, you'll get used to it.
No, I won't.
Join us right here next week, friends. 9:30 in the morning, Fox 8. And guess what, Drew?
I won.
I get to say it.
Not if I say it first. Amen!
Hey, Drew, look! Israel St. Patrick!
Really?
Amen for AON!
Poor guy's jobless. I got his order for him.
That's not Israel St. Patrick! That's the janitor!
He took my dollar anyway.